I sit here and take pictures of a weird ceramic frog. Gotta move fast in this world of reselling. Is they are the future? There's no telling. There's no reselling world, it's do or die. Making drafts and taking pics on the fly. No cash, baby, just use my card. Because it's list fast. Brrr, and pick hard.
Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Yeah. Come on.
Pick hard.
Aloha, everybody.
Broloha. It's Monday. It's snowing. The windows are open so you can see the white stuff, as our weatherman used to call it. What we call it is a
pretty.
pain in the arse. Thank you. But we got because we are top class hobbyist people, resellers. We picked up a $20 Ryobi battery operated snowblower, and we already had all the garden tools with that. It was $20 and it was brand new. It's like a $300 snowblower and it works. That's the amazing part. Battery powered snowblower works.
Yeah,
So
it does a really great job.
it was perfect for this snow, which was fluffy.
Yeah.
Because we have tried to use it on the heavier snow and it's not good. There's also something wrong with it where it gets stuck and it keeps going automatically. So if you put your arm in there, it will get chopped off. But don't do that. Don't do that.
Right. It has like that safety bar that you're supposed to like keep
Just
on, like
let
you
go of it. It
squeeze
still
it
goes.
as you push. But if you let go of it, it still stays on. It's one of
Snoopy.
those safety things that doesn't work. Oh boy.
Snoopy. I'm not worth a thing before break. Before coffee break. Thank you so much. So true though.
That's so cute. Carla would love that.
It's a tiny little cup. It's funny how just like it's not just America, but it kind of is. Is that everything got supersized, including everything? So this is like vintage because it's like a normal coffee size. Aloha, everybody. Welcome to Monday. It's so great to see you all. Every one of you, starting with Carla Snoopy Collector. 20 pokey heads, maxing out the pokey heads.
I love it.
It is great.
Makes me happy.
Classic phase is
Dabbing.
metal dab.
I love it.
Pokey hand. 5 stars. Renee,
Makes
hello,
us feel
beautiful
great.
people. We have a
Hey, Renee.
multitude of hearts that remind me that chocolate.
She
it is
celebrated
chocolate
a
season.
birthday last week.
Happy birthday! I think we did wish you a happy birthday ahead of time, but it's always nice to have because birthdays.
She's a youngster.
I'm a 56-year-old man, and my birthday lasts for 2 months. So.
I think you're old enough to be
Cry?
her father.
I could cry still. I'm still allowed to cry. Biff, aloha to you.
Hey,
Primo, your old school artifact is sitting on my desk. I'm admiring it for just a bit before. Oh my gosh, are you reconsidering? It's okay. I understand. Sometimes I do that. I'm just like, oh, I can't. This is too precious. Don't let it be.
It's very cool. It had 4 watchers.
4 watchers, dude.
Oh,
I should go check out
I'm
my things that
intrigued.
have 4 watchers.
I can't wait to see what it is.
I'm gonna be nervous now. I'm gonna set my anxiety switch to anticipation and dang. But 4 watchers. That ain't no slouch of an artifact. So can't wait, Biff. Callie Debs.
Oh,
What Biff doesn't have a noise. But how can one noise just do Biff? It's like so many.
He's like, I remember a while back. He's like, I don't need one.
I still just think about it because I'm like, I'm going over here for Callie Debs.
I mean, we've lost viewers because
We've lost all the viewers. What's
Like,
happening?
I guess your phone is not in do not
Beard, are you
disturb.
calling me? How dare you?
We've lost some
Beard.
of our regular people because I think we didn't give them a sound
Pitco.
bite.
We could get Pitco back.
We're just so
If
slow.
we do the sound and we say sorry, Pitco will come back.
I know, but everyone's such a good person. I do feel bad because we're like, yeah, we'll get you a soundbite, and then we just
I'm on work slowdown
we
until
have
this
a
comes
hard
back.
time.
I'm on work slowdown.
Oh boy.
Why is it taking so long? It feels like it's taking extra long.
Paul is here early. Hey, yay! Early
No,
podcast.
it's back.
Hi, we're back.
Don't ever call me again. How dare you?
Oh, Carla likes the music. Yeah, thanks again to Ryan.
Ryan, unknown R76. Where is Ryan in here so I can see what it is?
Not yet.
But he's unknown Ryan, so you can't even know him even if you wanted to. Thumbs up for the music. Swamp
Yeah,
Picker.
you
Hey,
like that.
Primo, Kimo, love Swamp Picker!
Hey, Swamp Picker.
Classic Things also loves music. Shopping with
Hi,
Cheryl.
Shopping with
Aloha.
Cheryl. Nice to see you.
We have a mystery.
I saw it earlier. I think it was a typo. Maybe.
Double mystery. I used to sell some vintage coffee mugs. They do seem quaint in capacity. They do. I mean, this is all I need though. My bladder and stomach wouldn't be rotting out of my body as we speak if I only drank this much coffee in a day. That's satisfaction.
You remember when he tried killing my insides with that bacon cooked pancake?
Yeah, she's still dying.
I stopped drinking coffee after that, but last week I picked up some coffee
She's
again.
weaseling
And
it back
my
in
goodness. I haven't stayed up till past midnight in years, and like
It's a
3
stimulant.
nights
Did you
last
know
week
that?
I was just like,
It's a stimulation.
Mhm.
Paul is here. Look at Paul. We are graced with the count. He is not.
By the power
Are you
of
also?
Numbskull.
Are you trapped in your house? Oh yeah, the title is something. I said by the power
We
of
love it when
Grayskull.
you can make it, Paul.
And then we're all. I just put bugs in the title because I just wanted to put bugs in the title. I had literally no reason to put bugs in the title. I am taking YouTubery more seriously, and I'm just going to try a whole bunch of new stuff. Speaking of that, look at this. I got this new stick. This is the thing that the people like. The vloggers use
What
it.
are the Osmo?
Osmonds use this. The Osmond brothers and sisters. Yes, this is the Osmo 3.
Oh, look, there we
You can
are.
see us right in that. You
Oh,
see?
is it facing right here or there? No,
That's
it's
the
facing-
camera hole.
Right, I am really confused by
Yeah.
this right now.
Yes, you are. It doesn't take much, but
No, it doesn't.
What's important is that that's us, and we now have this vlogging utensil, which is a good description of it actually. And it like follows your head around. So we're
The screen is so tiny on that. I would need to wear readers all the time.
You should wear a helmet.
Yeah.
And so what we're gonna do is we're going to I want to film vlogs. And we're good at filming vlogs, and I want to film vlogs.
You just need to know that you don't have to edit them.
As little as possible. I need something that makes it easier, that I can just pick up, that does something more than me just holding the camera. Like you can put it stationary and it follows you around. Tricks.
And what I do is I think of what we like to watch, and it's videos that are not very edited. They're edited like James does them. You know, he's not trying to.
Yeah, we're changing our channel name to Hell for Stay. To James Hell for Stay and Dave in real life IRL. Also Commonwealth Primo.
Right. They all do little cuts, but they're not doing.
We're going to copy everybody, and we're going to only take the best out of every single eBay creator. Just take their best parts and then put them all together into the best vlog that will never happen. Thank you.
Biff was saying, no, it's not for you, even though I dig it. Oh, it's like he's totally sacrificing.
That is so sweet, and I totally appreciate that. And because of that, and because you have no sounds, I will now play everyone's sounds at the same time.
Oh my God, hey Fro.
Where is he coming from? I felt like he was outside of me, just here like a laughing ghost.
You must have those so loud because I could hear that.
I forgot these sounds though.
Poo-poo platter.
Oh no, I didn't. I remember hearing this.
Poo-poo platter.
Thank you.
Look at that. it's perfect. Pokey is perfectly positioned right now.
So you can see him.
Yeah.
Look at his little baby.
Yeah.
So this morning, I wish I could do his noises. So it's Gizmo. It's definitely Gizmo and Snoopy mixed together. And so he gets up like he knows we're stirring, and then he gets out of the covers and
he flaps
his ears. So he's on deck, and then he's just looking for any sort of extra, like with the hands, or am I going to pull off Darth Vader, or is something going to happen where he can squeeze in. And the second you make a move, he zips up and just lodges his little body in there and he's like right there. And then maybe his hands are crossed, and maybe he'll put a hand on your hand so he knows that he's there. And then we pet him and love him and call him George and feed him treats. 5 o'clock in the morning this morning.
Yeah, it's not healthy at this point.
The treat intake?
It's not. It hasn't been healthy for quite some time now.
Thank you.
Jovial.
Aloha.
Happy Bubble Wrap Appreciation Day.
Nice.
For those in the freezity states, apply some to your interior windows for insulation. It really does help keep a bit.
Help a bit.
It
sounds like somebody in warm climates who is saying things like that, because back in the day, they had you stretching saran wrap, bubble wrap, all kinds of stuff over here. If you watch Steve, who's the camping guy? Steve?
Camping with Steve.
It's Camping with Steve. But his channel is called Steve Willis, I think. Steve Willis. Steve Wallace. Wallis. And he actually did a campsite, a tent out of bubble wrap, and it all blew away for a second. But inside your house where there's less wind, I can imagine that it could have some. But if you don't have a heater inside your house, that's the number one. So if you're going to get some, okay, here we go. This is important. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to give you the most important news of your life. If you have a heater, it's warmer inside. It doesn't take much to amuse my sweet wife, does it?
It's not that you're amusing me. I'm just thinking of amusing things
You're
in
just
my own
amused.
head.
That's how you do it. That's called marriage.
Yes.
After 34 years.
I like John's comment. It was so appropriate. It's so cold there. You guys are now frozen because the screen was frozen.
I did not put my phone on blab
because
mode.
why would he? You know why?
There's a lot of buttons to press. A lot of things on old dude's mind over here. I got things to do.
In any case, happy Monday, guys.
Jovial. I know that one is actually true today. I mean, that's amazing.
It is true.
Shout out to American Bubble Boy. We are not associated with them, but
I did see that
it's
somewhere.
their day. So.
It is like a national.
Shout out to
Uline.
Shout out to American Bubble Boy. Shout out to Granger.
Staples,
the mustache guys. U-Haul. Walmart. Lowe's. You guys are making America happen on National Bubble Wrap Day. Good for you. Good for
you. Can't have too many sounds, and I'm not needy.
You can't have too many sounds. It's true. You can't have too many sounds. I got good sounds.
We don't use them. You remember we used to use them way more in the beginning.
I mean, I gotta walk my hand. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4 struts of my fingers over to bean. Press the bean button.
Wait, I'm gonna blindly pick
good.
one.
Okay.
Ah!
Stay perky. Well, you hit that one too.
Oh, it did stay perky.
Yeah.
Oh.
But you ruined it by hitting the laughter one too.
Because
I think you should do it again to make sure that you don't.
Maybe I should do. Okay, you do the arrows back and forth, so I won't know what page you're on. Ready?
Go.
I feel like I need to use my middle finger. No, dang it!
Can you do?
All right, let me hold it in place.
The world is waiting on this.
Okay, you did it. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
You hit applause.
No, I did that. I'm going too low. Whatever. I'm done.
It's like when you do the filming and when we're out in public and you come back with 7 hours of people's feet. Man. You know what I'm saying? 7 hours of people's feet and with nobody talking. You just don't get their heads at all.
Oh
yeah.
He expects me to be the camera person, and I'm like,
I have done.
The camera's just like on the chest of the person.
She's fired.
Yeah. Because I don't want to have like a camera in someone's face.
I don't care. Freezing
so
here
then
too,
do the
John.
Yourself, dear.
I wonder if it's really freezing in Vegas, Las Vegas. Oh, it's cold there.
Right.
I thought you said it was cold there. I thought it was like all across the whole country.
No, it's so cold there. You guys are now frozen.
Yeah, we did freeze up. Everything. Otherwise, though, everything is good. We don't have a single thing saying the temperature now because I don't think it's that cold. Maybe I would say it's approximately.
I was out there doing the snow.
Approximately 11 degrees.
But with the
what is it?
with
11?
The wind, it's 5.
Thank you. Can you give me a pat on the back? That's pretty good, huh? Good guess. Ow. You know it's my bad shoulder now.
I'm in a grumpy mood today.
Actually,
so
you're in a physically violent mood. Dot equals plus.
And
you guys know what that means. If you know,
totally get what you're saying.
You know.
Mag.
Media picker, aloha. The man with 1,000 activities going on simultaneously. Go check out his site.
Pretty much anyone in our chat puts us to shame. So
I don't know. I mean, we're self-deprecating, I think, because I just, I'm usually outside pouring like bronze or smelting something, or sometimes I come inside and put a whole new wing on my house, or I put in a new toilet.
He's down in the basement today so far, reorganizing, and
I did a big reorganization so we can maybe start this vlogging thing. I'll tell you the plan. Okay, everybody.
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, you don't know either.
No.
So the vlog is it's a day in the life vlog. I mean, let's not get excited about it. Thank you very much. Thank you.
How often?
Oh, every day, 7 times. No. Like it's gonna be called the Sometimes vlog because it happens sometimes.
Oh, somebody else is.
It's not owned by one person. It's owned by thousands of people. Thank you. You're only exposed to it by one person. How dare you? So typical. So it's not called the Sometimes vlog, but it's gonna be a Sometimes vlog because it's gonna happen sometimes.
We'll think of a clever term for it.
And then what I do is I go downtown, and by that I mean downstairs, and I pick out some items. Well, I have 30 paper boxes filled with items. They are junk drawer Empire items. They are not media items, thank goodness. So sick of blasted media.
I like the media. Maybe you just do everything that's not media.
Maybe we get a second house and you just take all the media over there and I'll live here with everything else. But no, we're gonna 30 days, 30 boxes using Flex and listing what it's the contents of said boxes. And they're like, I looked at some of the boxes today. They're some of them are mixed up, but some of them are not mixed up. So there's video games. There's all kinds of good junk drawer Empire type crap. So we're just going to go get a box, bring it up here, throw it all over the ground like jacks or marbles or one of those old timey games. And then and then you're going to take pictures of them. I'm going to list them all in one day. So every day we're going to do a box.
And now that List Easier has the Flex.
Flex. Now, exciting.
Now it definitely feels like it's something we can really tackle.
Yeah. And I am getting sick of media. I really, really am. I'm really loving that we're making the dent that we are, and that, we're more than halfway through the books. I think we've been more than halfway through the books for like 7 years. And then I want to get past halfway so that we're like 2/3 of the way through the books. And I also want to sell everything else. And I also want to go on vacation. And I also want some fudge. We haven't had any fudge for Christmas. Nobody gave us any fudge. I didn't make an order from C's Candy, so I didn't get C's Candies or fudge. And
the tiny
do we
violin.
still have that? You have yodeling. That's not the same. Here it is. No fudge. No C's Candy. Just totally rolling a booger. You're tiny, tiny booger. If it was Pokey's booger, everybody would say, that's cute. But if it's my own booger, people are like, grody. Well, I'm just trying to make sense out of people. I don't know. Speaking of the big day for the big guy behind the bubble wrap, this is your day, buddy. We speak your name.
I'm just looking, but their image says, oh, it actually says behind the bubble wrap.
And then there's a human face behind it, but we can't see that at all. Considering, I mean, these are literally a half an inch little icons that we're trying to decipher, but.
Well, they're bigger on the...
Rob's special interest, all the way from the United Kingdom of America.
I love how he, like, I think he stumbled upon us somehow, or through Josh's channel or something. Once. And how awesome is it that...
The first time he came in here, and he was like, and we were like, we don't understand how things work. And Rob's special interest was like, it works like this, boom. Like,
all right, first day. He told us a tip, and we were like, thank you.
First day tip. Just the tip. That's all we need from you. Just give us the tips. Lag number 9. I don't know why I never read that, and then just now I did. Spam. I still make my pancakes with bacon grease till this day. That was a great tip. Another tip from the tip mine.
Yeah, but did you use all of the bacon grease from a full pack of bacon?
No. So
if you did that, you
if you didn't understand that that's what happened, I didn't empty out the grease. I left the grease in there thinking, and it was hot and like almost smoking. So I thought that I would just like deep fry the pancake in there, but instead it sponged out and turned and just soaked up. So when I was done, there was no more grease in the pan.
And I was unaware that he did that.
No, I wouldn't tell you. I won't do that again though, because I don't want to hurt you. You need to outlive me. Thank you. That's our deal.
No,
although I was looking at these Swedish suicide pods for couples. Those look pretty cool.
Hey, we wouldn't be able to fit in it.
I wouldn't be able to fit in. Is that what you're trying to say?
We as a couple
just
because
be able to fit in it. I could barely get the thing down in the haunted mansion at Disneyland, and it was hitting my belly, and I stopped the ride. And then I had to go, and then they're like, "Oh, can you handle this?"
What I don't get is, what does the pod do? Why can't you just be in a bed together and do a suicide thing?
I don't know.
I'm like, does it like deprive you of oxygen or something? Like, why?
Yeah, it might.
Oh, right.
I don't know how it's unaliving you.
Yeah, I'm like, what the heck?
Maybe it's a gaseous thing, or maybe it's too much.
Who knows? I don't. You know what?
Maybe it's corn syrup.
Let's not talk about that.
Maybe they fill it up with corn syrup and you just drown in sweet sugar, like the Matrix.
Oh, right.
It's kind of like a pod from the Matrix.
Yeah, it does look like that. Yeah.
Neo and Trinity will just hold hands and fill with goo. Thank you. Spending sets. Aloha. How am I supposed to check? Go ahead, please, after you.
No.
Wait, what was this? I didn't see. Oh, it's right there. And watch you. How am I supposed to chat and watch you guys on TV? Are we on TV right now? Are we on TV? We're on TV. You can't. I thought you could chat on TV now. I thought they had a chat for.
Oh,
YouTube.
I'm not sure how those smart TVs work, right? They're smart TVs.
No, there was I thought there was a new thing for chatting while you were, right, because you don't have a keyboard always when you're watching your TV. You go bleep bloop, bleep bloop, bleep bloop. You go bleep bloop, but you don't have like a keyboard. So you could maybe have like 5 statements, like hey. And then, hey, and then, bye.
He was looking at Paul's comment. I totally needed this today, just the chat. I don't know why. I've been in like feeling like a funk.
You're all funky.
Yeah.
Why don't you list some stuff for once?
I know that will help, but I don't know.
Also, you can't ask for a sound. It has to be organic or it is not authentic.
I sort of agreed, but we offered.
I think one of the most authentic ones is where's my best ones? So
high five for everybody.
Those two were like they didn't even know that was gonna happen. You just put yourself out there and we'll steal your noise. And then
Poo-poo
platter.
I love poo poo platter. That's one of my favorites of all time.
Well, right. So what the problem is that
and then, to be honest with you, the bean is that's not even real. He said it once, and we made it many times.
Well, and part of it too is that our initial sounds were audio clips from them on their channels.
But for instance, let's just do a retrospective on sound clips. This one is the one just because he just, in my mind, this is Silver Hair Stacker. So to me, he is 1970s urban cowboy. He's got the button snaps. He's got some he's just like throwing gold coins. Silver coins out to the kids. That's what he is in my mind. I think that's pretty accurate. Don't you
Jet was obvious.
Jet was obvious?
We don't see Jet really anymore.
It's a good one, though.
We got Corky.
Corky asked for his specifically, so
yeah.
We can't take that because it was asked for.
But I think at one point we were saying, we need to
find
reward members with a sound.
It's hard to think of one.
Right, we've offered it,
yes.
So and then we aren't fulfilling our duties, so we apologize.
Fulfilling our duties.
Faster.
Ayo.
So exciting.
Where is Ayo? Where is
He's getting his glizzy.
Where's Ayo? Where's WTF? Come on. You can't just go away. We need you guys. Spending cents. Maybe this works. Typing on a PC, watching on the TV. It will work. And you have to have two different things operating at all given time. So that's not efficacy like I like to see in the world.
We still have the window open for when Josh was live, and I'm seeing his watchers are still now watching. He has 10 people watching his video right now.
Get over it. This is live.
Seriously, come on.
Go leave a chat message over there. Say get out of here. I had never heard. Todd did the slightly more crasser, it's colder than a witch's boob comment, and there's a second part to it. I had never heard in an ice bra. I had never heard that before. Colder than a witch's thing in an ice bra. Never heard that before. That's Texas. That's south of the border, kind of, or it's not south of the Mason-Dixon line. I guess that's what that is.
So Paul was working at the castle on Friday, digging.
Look at me.
What? But why? Right.
Wait, what happened? Who's in the what now? What is this?
Because he's like, volunteering or helping out.
He's got plans. Maybe he's got the scorecard for St. Peter up there, and he's like, I need to put in some time here. I need to dial back I have some tasks to do. He's working his Eagle Scout badge.
Have we mentioned anything about eBay yet? I don't think so.
We don't. This is not. There's one thing this podcast is not about eBay. I'm so mad.
I told you this podcast is not about eBay.
Oh. Oops.
I love it when you do the Chucky doll mouth.
I know.
You stupid.
I hate rabbits so much I have to put them out there.
Hey, bro, we speak your name.
Jeff, you
We
hooked
were
on like
hooking
meth? Where did she
Paul
go?
is it?
I don't think he's on meth. I'm pretty.
Hey,
Ellie,
Mike.
how you doing?
Ellie got a little ghost in the machine there. He's not on meth. I'm just gonna go ahead and say for sure. It's definitely not. But what if I was wrong? That's an interesting.
Do you not understand what Count is saying?
I don't care.
He's saying
I'm
we
vibing.
are hooked on you like on meth.
I'm vibe coding this chat. It's not going to be completely
this
accurate.
whole episode is going to be like flagged because we're saying words that the YouTube
don't say words.
Is not.
Whatever
liking.
you do not say words.
Wait, Mike. Life is short.
Where's my mic?
Good afternoon. Great day as we have power. Okay, good. I was able to drop my Tuesday packages off at the post office today. Tuesday packages.
Tuesday's packages
do you have 2-day shipping?
Are away.
Oh, right. I think he put his store in away because of the storm. A lot of smart people did that.
Not us.
Not away, just extended their handling. Not away, they extended handling time.
You cannot include us in that group. We are not smart. Thank you.
Wrapping your naked self in bubble wrap works best. Stay warm by whatever means necessary.
That's true. Now, even saran wrap, you can wrap yourself up in plastic and you'll just get hot and sweaty no matter where you are. But then you could freeze because of that hotness, the sweatiness if you're outside in the external temperature. Let's talk about science. Lag never does more than a 3-finger walk to press buttons. I know. The 4th finger is a super drag, and that's 25% more steps than you need to take.
You know what I was thinking about today?
I don't. I can't even guess.
Well, guess.
Breathing?
Guest. I was thinking about
how these work.
Guest.
Guest?
Guest.
Be our guest. Be our guest. Like a guest.
And I was thinking, could you imagine how insane it would be if we got Lag on to be a guest?
Let's be a guest. He's not actually. He's like a.
With a fake a voice alter.
I think he's a vapor.
A silhouette.
I think we could just do that without the vapor. I mean, I don't know. How do you even catch a cloud and pin it down?
I don't know.
How do you Good luck with that. You work on that thing.
Kimo.com if ever. Just
I'm not putting time into that.
Know.
You work that program and see if you can make it work. I'll give you full credit. Thank you.
Or contact me on what is that, Discord?
There is an Asian, Chinese or Japanese woman with large attributes and unfeasibly small waist who keeps camping in a hot tent in snow, gets millions of views. I occasionally watch for research. There is, if you're talking about like, there's this, like a niche on YouTube.
She sounds like an anime character.
And I feel like there's like a bunch of them. And she has like a tiny car and she'll go like, or like in a tent or in a camper or something, but they're small. And I think they're Japanese.
Designed like that.
And then and then she goes and makes like a little room and puts all of her little things all over the place. And it's just like a little cozy little nook, but it's like in the middle of the city, like either camping or camper or a little car or something. I don't know if that's what you're talking about, but it is. And she'll have like a little waterfall. She like busts out a little waterfall. She's got a little TV.
Ambiance. She totally makes sure like her little teeny car has like. It's
but I wasn't staring at her fanny.
It's amazing
or
how
her upper fanny.
The camera angles, like the wide angle, can make it look so much bigger. But then when she's on the outside of her car, you're like, how can she even stretch out?
The car is like a Geo Metro, so I mean, she's got to be like 3.5 feet tall.
I don't think it's the same woman. Okay,
well, just a lot of them is what I'm saying. It's not just one.
You'll be like, oh yeah, I know that person. They have dark hair and like dark eyes. Yeah,
I would say
I know exactly what you're talking about.
There's 20 or 30 of them, sweetheart. 20 or 30 different ones. This is YouTube, not your brain. Thank you. If this is grumpy spam, Primo is one lucky man. Oh, please. I'll send you a care package with her in it. Thank you.
Please ship me out of here.
Just get the ship. Oops, I shipped my wife out of here.
Right. Oops, I shipped my wife. That's so funny.
If you hear a knocking on the wall down there, it could be lag tunnel. That's true. Ground's frozen right now. We're safe from lag tunnel and just general.
I don't think lag is too far from our area. I mean, somewhere maybe the northeast lag resides.
Well, we're never gonna know. So you need a vacation to place that makes fudge. Yes. I mean, we have fudge here in Vermont, but you can't even get there. It's like.
Sounds like we need to go to Charlie's Chocolate Factory.
I know. Well, we live. I was just saying that to her the other day. I'm like, I'm a non-serious person, and if you came to our home, you would
know that.
You would know that. And it's like, this is not a house of learned doctors. This is a house of
chaos.
Chocolate factory. I mean, I might be Willy Wonka.
Can you imagine if we had little mini us's running around?
No, because I would be doing weird things to them, definitely involving hook and loop. I would make little suits and stick them to
That
walls and
sounded
stuff.
really weird.
It didn't. Only in your mind because you're weird. Probably a little perverted.
You would be outgrowing them?
I would Velcro them to the wall. No, they would be in a suit, soft, the soft part. You've got some on your wrist right there.
Oh, yeah,
The soft
yeah.
part would be the suit. The walls would have the hook parts, and I could just place the child on the wall in the appropriate location.
Good thing we never had the little ones.
Thank you. Wait, what? I was like, when I first saw this, I'm like, you had Mrs. C's over at your house? That lady must be 200 years old. My mom had C's at the house over Christmas, and we forgot about it. Oh, no. Now the window for candy has slammed shut for the near future. Well, you got it's the heart one. It's February. But I was talking about it because I was actually really lamenting the fact that I didn't have any C's. I haven't had any of those lollipops that they make that are kind of what's that called? Like it's sort of hard, but not too hard. But then if you stick your teeth in it, it'll pull your teeth out.
Sort of like Jolly Rancher?
It's not yeah, but it's not. It's chocolate, so it's not caramel, but it's like a toffee. It's like maybe a toffee, and I haven't had those since I was a kid. But mostly, I just love the C's candy where I'm looking for, and you get the coconut one and you put it back. And so the coconut one always has a bite out of it. And you're like, did somebody get into my candy before that? No. This small child just came and looked at this and ate all of them that were good. And the rest of them have tiny little bites in them.
Yeah, I can't picture C's candy.
It's like.
What's the taffy?
The rip-off one.
Taffy.
The rip-off one is the Whitman sampler. So the C's is like the rock star. And then there is another one.
I was envisioning Whitman's, but then I was like, oh, wait, no, that's Whitman's.
Whitman's is mediocre.
As the cow said to the hen, cool, farm out.
Cool farm out. Bean Hoods is here. A 2,000, as long as you eat your 2,000 calorie pancake in between 4 and 5 in the afternoon and do that, what do they call that? Where people don't eat. I mean, that's exactly what I do. Yeah, the intermittent fasting. I've done that my entire life. It does not make you thinner. Sorry.
Well, that's sort of like when people are like, but I walk 20,000 steps in a day. Yeah. And it's like, yeah, but that's because that's steps. Your normal, like your job requires you to be walking like down a hallway to go whatever.
You have to restrict.
It's like, right. It's like the doctor says, no, it has to be something beyond what your normal routine is. So for us, we fast, we eat 1 meal a day. So that's not any.
It's large.
It's just like our bodies.
Large meal of bacon fat.
Acclimated to that.
Of bacon fat and grits. That's about all we eat.
So then the fasting doesn't work for us.
You get a nice little bowl of grits.
We're eating.
And you take a nice little ladle of bacon grease and you put it on top of your grits. And I like to make a little hole in the center of my grease.
I have a drinking problem.
What's wrong with you today? You're out of control.
The water went to go down my airway, and I sort of caught it before it did that.
I'm gonna have to perform a tracheotomy right now, live. Anybody know how to do those?
Chest compressions.
You just pretend you're happy. Okay.
I'll squint my eyes like I'm smiling. Wait, try squinting your eyes without smiling.
You can't.
No.
Unless you have Botox, maybe, or...
Squint your eyes. Don't. All right, I don't know.
It just shows you modern franchise movies until you put your head under... I don't know.
We just happen
Sometimes
to have
it's too long,
here on the
and then
desk.
we forget what's happening. Biff said, I'd rather just start my car in a closed garage because I like the smell of the garage.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's the one of the best scenes out of any comedy movie ever is when the guy that used to be on the late night correspondent on Jon Stewart show, he's in the, what's it called? Hot Tub Time Machine. And he comes rolling in with Is it I'm Going Home is what he's playing? He's playing Motley. He's playing The Crew Going
Mama,
Home.
I'm going home.
And he drives right into his
Oh, wait, no,
garage
that's not
and he
Motley
closes the
Crue.
doors and he's just like revving the engine, trying to unalive himself. And he is blaring it and it's funny.
Howdy, Aloha, Todd. And Ryan is here.
Ryan's here.
Ryan, our dude.
Maybe even go out and find some special lead. I'd want to. That's ridiculous. I'm not gonna say.
You were talking about the pod, right?
I was talking about the car method.
Right. He's
Where I try
talking
to
about
get
the
some,
car method instead of the pod.
Yes, I would try to go out and find some lead additive that would give it that old-fashioned sweet smell. Your exhaust. I'd try to make it nice.
Lavender.
Light a candle. You know. What are we talking about here? Evening, Uncle Todd. So many relatives.
Hi, Matt. Aloha.
The lawyer is going to get all the money trying to divvy up Todd's inheritance to everybody.
Matt was saying 17 inches. I think that's probably right. About as it's still snowing.
Like a rhinestone cowboy riding out in a star-spangled rodeo. So back in the 70s, we were all country. I bet you were too. You probably don't remember it, but in the 70s, we were all country. Everybody in the whole United States. Denticor Depot, aloha Matt. Aloha cleaning 17 inches of snow. Hawaii sounds nice right now. I'll catch the replay. Point of fact, the more we know says that in Hawaii, on the volcano Haleakala or Haleakala, depends on how you want to pronounce it accurately or not. You firstly can see all the way around the world in both directions, and it seems round from that point. And then also it has snow on it. So Hawaii has, and you can ski Haleakala. You can. It's a little bit gimmicky, but you can ski it. And that is our The More You Know moment. And Biff loves Glenn Campbell. I just love that time. The 70s were good. 70s were good. 80s were better, but the 70s were good. I gotta say.
I was reading. I don't know. Somehow, I think it was on
Ina Steiner.
How I guess Etsy, they now have like an AI for their sellers.
You don't say.
For their sellers to use, and
for what? To do what?
To list their items on. And
so they've got a thing.
Can I finish?
Can I finish?
Yeah.
Can I finish? I'm gonna hire you before you hire me. Go ahead, please. After you.
The AI is generating titles that have like 0 words. Someone was saying how they make their own art, and the Etsy AI came up with what's his name?
Weegans?
No, Basque. He was a 80s artist that did like sort of
I can only think of Bass Weegans.
No.
Which is
anyhow,
a shoe, so I don't know. He probably didn't exist if I can't remember.
BASQ.
Oh, Basquate.
Yeah.
Biscuit. He's a biscuit.
You know, he was around the same time as
John Paul Basquiat or something.
Yes. And it came up with a title that says Basquiat like, and
Basquiat.
They got zeroed everything that
really
had that in the title, which the person said they knew, like, like you needed to be careful. They've never used it before, but I guess other people are also saying that they thought that Etsy, because Etsy was telling them, like, creating the title, that it was okay.
What do we learn from this? This is why eBay does not have an AI lister. Yes. Thank you very much.
eBay does not.
Thank you. So
eBay does not.
Everybody's wondering why eBay doesn't have one. That's why.
They don't want to be held accountable.
Oh, because guess what? eBay put one out 3 years ago or 2 years ago. It worked well at first. It completely probably unraveled. We never saw it unravel.
Well,
we just saw the functionality be stripped from it. So it stopped doing. It did do titles at first, and then it didn't do titles, and then it barely did descriptions, and then it barely did anything. And the reason was, and the only reason is out there, is because they can't keep that thing. Josh and his team, I don't know how they do it, but that's all they're doing is putting out the List Easier program and keeping it honest and real. So even eBay, if even the company that really needs it the most can't do it, and I would assume because they would need to donate so much time and resource to it that it's just not practical to let third parties develop them. So
well,
that's
yeah,
why.
well, and then the
That's the final answer.
people were using other examples, even saying Pokemon, and I was
Pokey?
like, what?
Pokey,
Pokemon?
what'd you do? You're
but
involved in this?
Etsy is not standing by it though. Like they're not helping the sellers. They're not helping them get the Veros removed.
Anybody play Haunted Mansion by Atari and have all those sounds burned in their head like I just did? Because when Biff said creaking door, I'm hearing that snap, like because the sounds, and then it goes when you go up and down the stairs, and then it's like when the ghost comes in the room, and it's all these noises, and that's the kind of stuff that's taken up room in my brain. Nothing good, smart, or nothing else.
And I was
Just a bunch
also
of sound
reading.
effects from
I was
19
also reading on Ina's.
Tell me.
Ina's.
You almost
I
said
don't
the
know.
S word.
There's a website called Ruby Lane, which has been around for a very long time. It's all like vintage stuff, and I've purchased from it years ago, and they said that they're having an issue because today is the day that USPS is changing their fees or is making their changes or something, and so their API is all messed up, and it's giving wrong calculated shipping prices. So they were telling that their sellers either do flat rate or free shipping right now because the API thing, whatever, it's USPS's fault. It's nothing to do with.
Look what we did. We raised them from the living over here. Jet is busy working.
Nice
nobody needs to comment. Just work away.
Yeah. Oh, thanks for saying
Just
hi.
glad to know that you're there.
But anyhow, my point is, if Ruby Lane is seeing issues, I wonder if.
Oh
maybe
my gosh,
eBay
Axe
could-
Monkey just got our Christmas card. That's slow motion. Good job, Postal Service.
Whoa.
Save it for next year. It'll still be fresh.
Seriously.
It's got a shelf life. Better Picker. Look at that big names in the chat.
Snap.
What up, James and Snap? I have to ship. ChatGPT told me not to participate in the chat. That's smart.
Listen
That's
to
smart
chat.
little friend of yours, ChatGTI. And knows what they're talking about. And
The door creak and the latches quietly. That's very like.
super.
Click.
This almost made the noise. I mean, that makes a noise.
I don't know if they can hear that.
No, I can hear it in my headphones.
Oh, you can. It sort of sounds like an animal dying.
I'm not going to play it anymore then. B-Nude says, wait, what? I thought this, you know what I'm scared of? Is that sometime I'm going to look out this window and see a little animal suffering and I'm going to have to bring it in no matter what it is. Like a baby skunk or something. I worry about that.
I worry about coming across injured
Anything.
animal
Anywhere
we are. I'm like,
we
dear
found
no.
you weren't there because you would have not worked out that well. But me and my friend who was in the Boy Scouts, there was a bird who had his. I mean, who knows how it turned out for the poor guy. He had his leg caught in a cyclone fence. What do you call a fence that's the thick
Chain link?
steel chain link? Yes, a chain link fence. And he had his foot, he was on the top, and somehow he got his foot caught like where the two things pinched together. And his foot was dangling, and he was trying to just like fly away and pull off his foot. It was so sad. And I went in there and clipped it with a fingernail clipper, and then he flew away.
You clipped off his foot?
Yeah, we had to take there was nothing to do. The thing was hanging off. It was a liability, the poor guy. So I clipped off his foot. I'm a surgeon. That's all I'm saying. We put a towel around him. We got him down. We gave him some water. We tried to separate the.
Was there blood or anything?
No, there wasn't any blood. So,
can somebody explain
and
this?
it flew up into a tree and it perched there. And then I think Kevin was, maybe checked on him. I mean, you could see the one-legged bird. He saw the one-legged bird at least again. before it landed on one leg and the cat ate him or something. But still, we saved him. Big Dre graphic tees. Aloha.
Another slow, painful death.
That's
hey,
life,
Big
man.
Dre, nice to see
That's
you.
life. That's life.
Just been playing Starship Troopers Extermination due to the cold weather.
That sounds like fun.
Like,
I'm not a real
think
person.
so.
Sorry, I'm not a serious person for real. That's. That would be very max room. Yes, get lag on it. We support this. Okay, so what will we do for the rest of the afternoon since we don't have anything to do? Since we ain't got no job and I ain't got else to do. We had to watch something, and I'm thinking we need to go back into the archives. Maybe something like watch the Max Headroom. Something old and good.
I was looking up like Doomsday movies.
We're so into those though. That's like almost
and
not even.
I found the list of like the 35 best, and I was like, oh, we've seen all of these.
We've got them all. You got Virus. You got Contagion.
Yeah.
That's all I can think of.
Day After Tomorrow, 12.
All right, those are
2012. 2012 was it with John Cusack?
2012. Any of those Imricker.
Does anyone have any Doomsday movies
that we haven't
you really
watched?
like? Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of them. That's actually a pretty bold because you've got Atomic Cafe. You've got what's the other one with the two girls who are running around? They're all cute and running around in the 80s. I forget.
Remember.
I can't remember the name of it, but it was good. And then there's a lot of movies, Doomsday. But we could watch some of the older ones that we haven't seen in a while. But we gotta watch something because I ain't doing anything when it's all white outside.
Quirky Picker Chad.
Easy. Biff said there are a lot of those weird channels. I was once transfixed by a lady needing dough. I was tricked. I know it is a trick. It's a trap.
I also not really
trick
transfixed,
trap.
but by the woman that would just smush her face into loaves of bread.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
I like that. And I do like a couple times watched this lady make some baked goods with really long nails, and then I just felt nauseous, and I couldn't watch it anymore. And I thought it was weird that because I've never had that. Like, Auntie Shirley used to look at your hair and be like, get your hair out of the way, because she was just couldn't handle nails and hair.
she just thought like long hair was
Weird. She was bald, by the way. I mean, she was like, she had one of those old lady bowling ball heads. I mean, not bald, like short hair.
Whatevs.
What do you mean whatevs? That insinuates that I'm saying that it's a bad thing. Why are you saying whatevs? You should say, that's right. Nice head.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. Okay.
She just had very She just had very short hair, that's all.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's all. You're all.
I in your basement, just holler at me. You're everywhere.
You came down the tubes.
Everywhere all
I mean,
at once.
everything's connected by those tubes. You should be able to get almost everywhere via
B.
the
Nudes
sewage.
was saying that his wife's son sounds very interesting, funny, facial expressions, trying to get him to do interview videos. He could do 10 to 15 grand a month, easy. Interviewing who? Just random people?
Everybody. Just go interview people.
Like walking up to people on the street?
In terms of my accent, my old bestie and I hung around for 15 to 20 years.
Ooh.
Now lives down south. Has a horrible channel called Only
So
Sands.
it sounds like
Check
your
that out
accent.
for a
Okay,
sample.
check that out.
I don't know what this is, like a light accent I'm doing. I always used to love to do accents, but now I feel like someone's gonna punch me. I don't want that.
Oh.
Where it is toffee because that's
Wait, what
it's
did
just
he
like that,
say
but
it
it's the
was?
Seas candies.
It's
but it's
called Only Sands. Okay.
Only Sands. Oh right, John. I was going to tell you that I was watching The Enforcer on Friday night because Jenna came in and was like, "Yikes!" So I watched it, and then nothing really happened from that. So I mean, I know something really is happening there, but then I watched The Enforcer a couple other times, and it's kind of a funny channel in that you have to wait for like the news part of it, because they do this like, I don't know, music at the beginning of it. They do like these like powerful songs, and then there's like this last video that they had from Sunday had, I don't know, there's a whole bunch of American warships and music, and it was all it's quite a production over there at the Enforcer. And they talk about stuff that they don't really know about, but they're like trying to. So it's like a cool little, I don't know how they get their information, but it's like not even second tier news. It's like third tier news, but somehow they seem like they know what they're talking about. So I wonder what that is. Mission retracted.
I'm just gonna quickly read Doug and Ro, because I know they're busy and they might not be able to stay long.
Aloha, Doug and
Ro. Look at
both.
22 months. And Paul, you were saying,
stay perky.
Paul, you were saying something last Wednesday when we cut out of our video. We ended our video.
My goodness.
You were saying something about your membership, how you hit a milestone. So thank you.
That is so cool.
Doug and Ro, what's
Thank
up,
you, guys.
everybody? Sorry we're arriving late. My work has been crazy busy because they have me taking the lead with AI adoption. And I'm running 2 separate 8-week curriculums on Claude and Copilot. Appreciate you all so much, though. Gotta carve out, buyout, and just plain snatch the time to be with you all.
That's so sweet. Thank you so much for being here and spending the little bit of time that you have with us. That's very nice.
We appreciate you and Rose so much.
Today's sandwich is the Cape Cod chicken salad. If you guys need a hint to what to have for lunch. Dr. Primo is in. My dad did look after C's family horses in Napa during the veterinary days, but I was a little too little to remember that. The C's. They were old-timey California style situation. And, you know, they're very old-fashioned still, C's candies. If you guys haven't tried that, you should. But half of them are gross. Half of their candies are gross. So you got to be careful. And it's better if you want to be a respectable person. Don't bite every candy until you find one that's good. Take a knife and like slice off a little end so you can see inside. I mean, at least do that. So it's the least you can do. I mean, I've absolutely once in my life bit into all the chocolates and left them in the box. And my mom was not happy with me. I ruined the C's. I ruined all the C's forever.
B News was saying that his wife's brother's wife made an extra like $4,000 to $5,000 a year just posing for different clothing pieces. Affiliate link she got. Wow. And then he's saying selling talk is most certainly not a way to make much in social media.
No, this is not the way to make a lot of money in social media. But apparently James is doing okay over at Facebook. We've been on Facebook forever. So we just got to get over there. But we're focused. Why are you looking at me?
I'm just thinking
Don't look at me.
of us
Don't look at me.
people are talking, eBay
Stop looking at me, Swan.
are talking about how they're doing a lot of stuff on Facebook. And it seems like they're, who knew? I don't know. I'm not into that crap anyhow. Whatever.
What are you into, sweetie? Tell us all what
Not
you're actually
much.
into.
Like, I'm very indifferent to almost everything.
Do you like breathing and walking?
Eh.
Take it or leave it. Got the number span. I'll send the voice note when I get time to record something dumb and figure out how to do it. Thanks. She is hassling him she's desperate to hear his voice.
Well, no, in one of the
accent.
chats, I think it was Jovial that was like, "Oh, you should have him send you a voice text or something." And I was like, "Oh,
happen.
I will."
Jack, aloha, Jack. You have a lot. Okay, Jack 796147.
Hey!
Out of prison. Just known as Jack at this point.
Been on keto for 6 years, lost 100 pounds and kept it off.
I have lost 100 pounds and kept it off, but I am just struggling to break the 300-pound mark, which is frustrating.
And I don't know if Jack is still here, but did you?
There's no amount of keto.
Did you go back
it.
to just a normal, like healthy eating routine, or did you stick to keto? Or
I mean, keto can be delicious. I mean, kind of. If you, but you just have to like, no matter what, I have to drink a pea protein in the morning. I have to drink a protein shake. It's made out of pea protein. Can I finish? Pea protein. It's made out of peas. And then have a reasonable sized dinner. And I just have a really hard time. Mostly, I have a really hard time compartmentalizing. So it's like if I'm working really hard on eBay, I can't do health things. I don't know why it has to be like that.
Other.
It's like they're too big of ideas.
One or the other. Either work or be healthy.
That's right. But really, the stretch too thin thing that we had this morning is like, what are we going to watch on TV? Because it's like this eBay thing is getting in the way of our movie watching time. I didn't mention Time Machine, but Time Machine. No, I didn't.
Did you mention that as a movie?
What do we want to know? We want to know movies about
and
Doomsday movies.
Yeah.
Is he saying Time Machine is like a
yeah? Did you say Time Machine?
If you kill the mosquito and then we get giant
one of the
monsters.
best jokes in Airplane Spam. I have a drinking problem.
Don't call me Shirley.
Don't call me Shirley.
That's her. She has a drinking problem. Don't call her Shirley. At work, at her last job,
I always called me Shirley.
The boss had to give out nicknames. It was a little weird, but what was that?
Oh,
something's blue thing.
I hit that.
And so, don't hit things.
Don't
touch my cord.
Oh, no, Pokey got scared.
Why are you?
Look at his eyes. He's like, what's happening?
Why are you fearing the dog that bit you? Basquet. Yeah, because.
Yes, thank
Biff.
you. I knew Biff would come in and have it.
Why don't you come in right on time, Biff? Why do you always have to be a half hour late with your comments that are accurate?
And yes, eBay has.
Why is everybody late with their commentary? We say a joke, and then a half hour later, people are coming in with.
Can you shut up? What time is it? 2:02. Oh man.
See, yeah, and now we're just at the. This is why Etsy doesn't.
eBay has to look at like.
They got rid of that a long time ago because of just that. I can imagine.
I am always accountable.
Unless you have your own large language model and you're relying on these other large language models, if you're not having the, I can only imagine it's daily or just frequently that you have to add or subtract things from your prompt engineering. Can only imagine.
I was impressed. I asked ChatGPT something today, and it remembers that I've discussed eBay with it because then it applied it to how it would affect eBay, our business in eBay, our hobby in eBay. And I was like, wow, it remembers that. Huh.
I don't remember what this is, but I bet it was funny.
Yeah, I know.
I wish I knew. We'll never know, though. Biff says, I use ChatGPT for my decisions in life. I use ChatGPT for my descriptions, and it still needs quality control even after my prompts. It cruises for a while, but it can derail. That's it.
I jumped ahead and I read his comment. That's what made me say my comment about ChatGPT.
Same with Gemini. I mean, they all are because they're all sort of so far the same, different flavors of ice cream. But eventually it's going to have to be pork butt.
I like Gemini.
Like it's gonna
Gemini
different flavors
is
of pork butt.
Very quick with creating an AI image.
But the only reason it's fast at creating the AI image is because ChatGPT is slowed down. These things can all do everything instantly. They're trying to make money off of it, so they're throttling.
But I do notice with Gemini, I'll say create this image, but make the arms like stretched out, and it doesn't stretch them like the way I want it stretched. So then I go back and I give a better
That's a mosquito.
A better request. And it comes back with the same exact image, and I'm like, oh, you're annoying.
You stupid large language model. I can hear her sometimes. She's just like, "You suck, you big." Rah. She's all like, she's all like, "You large, which you suck." I guess. Thank you.
I need to make a Miss Piggy arm.
You just need a Miss Piggy arm?
Yeah.
We need to get a big felted Miss Piggy arm for you.
Yeah.
So you can wear Miss Piggy arms. Biff says GPT admits that it gets tired. I also want you. Well, can I tuck you in? Can I get you a cocoa?
Oh, ChatGPT.
Oh, okay. We'll try to jump ahead here. I love apocalyptic stuff too. Yes, it's Night of the Comet is the one with the girls. Night of the Comet, where everybody
be nudes, right? Just watch the news. There you go.
we don't need anything else but the news. The news is
but that's too real.
Is an exercise in fiction normally. I mean, everybody is out of their minds. Let's not talk about that. Why are you talking about that? You promised.
I'm not talking about it.
Oh. Anyone?
This thing on?
Bueller.
Okay.
Wait, how? Oh.
What? Mike G? Should I pretend that I'm out of power so I can't? Yes, you should. Like I originally thought was going to happen. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Nope. Now you're going to have to not work 3 days tomorrow to make up for working 3 days today.
3 hours.
3 hours. Sorry. I mean, I'm really fast, so I get about 3 days worth of work in per day. We've already worked today, so who am I fooling? And I went downstairs and went into the place I don't want to be, which is in the cold basement, and moved stuff around. So I've worked today.
So one of
What'd you do today?
One of the
how long did it take you to make the thumbnail for our show?
For
5 hours.
For us.
Thank you.
With working out of our home, there's so many pros to it, but I would say one of the cons for people like us that are very easily distracted is that we get very distracted with doing household chores or tasks when we should be doing eBay.
You gotta do it.
So we need to
There's
really
plenty of time
have a
in the
better
day.
schedule for
just do this.
work hours and
segment.
Yeah.
Segment.
I mean, because I spent so much time doing the snow.
You got to be like Muddy Mud Skipper and have segmented eyes.
Sup, Major.
Sup, Major. Appreciate y'all.
Opie Nudes.
Did we
Renee
read?
was driving.
Oh wait.
I read.
Appreciate. Did you read this song?
I read.
Stay perky. High five for everybody.
You read these? Renee, I hear you being it. So I'm driving. Where are you going, Renee?
How do we know this is you, Doug, and not AI?
Yeah.
How do we know?
Yeah, especially if you've got to be teaching. Why can't you just teach with AI or be here? Can't you do one or the other? Probably doing us with AI. AI Doug. Hush. Thank you. Renee, home from a meeting at my daughter's school. Renee's always is busy with the rearing. Renee is busy with rearing.
Children are a huge responsibility.
Yeah. That's why we got a dog that sits in her lap all day.
He's already a big enough responsibility. I can't look at him. He's just like, plug.
That's probably because he ate a macadamia nut.
No,
now he's dying
fine.
slowly. We had macadamia nut cookies. I have one left. Guess what I'm having after? Who's got 2 thumbs and 1 cookie left?
It was, he was like, because we have the dried cranberries, we had macadamia nuts, and he was like, why don't you make some oatmeal macadamia nut dried cranberry cookies? And lo and behold, there's a recipe online. Well, I don't really cook or bake much.
You do just fine. It's your little excuse, so you don't have to do it.
And
I have to force her into be a bakery.
And the mixer is, how is this even mixing? How is this thing not like smoking?
When something says 4 sticks of butter, you have to comprehend its
4
larger
cups
size.
Of flour and
yeah, that's going to be a lot.
I don't know that because I don't cook enough or bake enough.
But it's volume. You learn this in math.
Needless to
say, it's not about cooking.
Our mixer could not handle this massive amounts of ingredients.
It's
So
KitchenAid.
nothing really got mixed up.
It's like an
evenly.
old KitchenAid with the metal gears and stuff.
So there's like one cookie with like
Still
5 macadamias, another cookie with like a cup full of.
If you want white chocolate chips, you have this cookie. If you want just cranberries,
oh right, and I forgot.
If you want
that.
oats in your cookie, it's a different one.
The white morsels, which aren't really chocolate, but the white morsels. So
you're splitting hairs.
It was the cookies were weird.
It can't be chocolate unless it is cocoa.
It's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
That's right. It is. Which is nice because I always like a challenge, especially when eating or sitting or doing relaxing activities.
We ate them all in 4 days. So
John said
we literally just ate 2 sticks of butters each.
2 sticks each.
2 sticks.
Yeah. Well, normally I just eat them raw, so it was good to have them like put into a product. John saying the enforcer's interest, like it is. It's like dun 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 dun, dun, and there's just like warplanes and boats and then orchestras and stuff. It's very elaborate. I don't know. I have no idea where people get their secretive information, except they're probably paying attention. That's where they get it. And maybe it feels like informational, but I can't tell if it's whatever. But I thought it was very interesting on Friday, and then I went and looked at other news sources, which verified that yes, all these planes are going over to the Middle East or something, and we're all.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
Just life, man. People going on vacation. B-Nude says, "Oh boy, I worked in public schools for a while, very community oriented and crap load of politics. Yeah, I didn't like going to school. I ain't gonna work in one. Thank you very much. Kenneth Thoros, aloha. I watch them, but some of the enforcers are selective and not real news. There's got to be an element of commentary, of editorializing, right? It's like can't have all the information, but it's interesting. I like to get a lot of points of view. When you can't know exactly what's going on, get as much information from as much different sides as possible. That's my thing. Thank you. Renee says private charter school, so pretty much all the information you gain is from reading between the lines. I'm good on you. You gotta deal with that crap. We have a nephew, and we have she has a sister, and I have a sister-in-law and a nephew that came out of her, and school is just sucked. I mean, well, I wouldn't say school sucked. I would say that trying to get on the same program, school, whatever, that's just not, I don't like it.
I don't think I could handle the stress that my sister has gone through.
It just feels like I would be, knowing myself, I would just, either people would crumble under my tremendous weight and girth and do as I wish, or I would just be super annoyed. And I imagine it would be the second thing. What happened? What happened? Huh? Who's in the what now? What'd you say? What's going on?
I keep hearing something.
What are you hearing? Is it?
No, it's like little crackling sounds.
There might be boll weevils in your brain, because I heard that's a thing that's happening, and they come in on the snow.
Oh wait,
from the
who's
south.
This? Hey,
Five and Hall. Aloha to you. Welcome to the show.
We're a little behind. Hey.
As
let's
usual.
tease your question. I tried a CD lot mixed in a batch of single CDs listings, and that didn't work out too good. Can I do a bunch of CD lots with Flex? I have a bunch of lots to do.
So here's the answer to that from my knowledge base, which is it's not up to date, but we've definitely listed multiples in not using the batch, not using the Flex. So in the past, we have put 4 books into a batch, and with just one listing in the batch
in
functionality.
A batch listing, but only really did one listing.
And it listed all 4 books. I do not know if there is a limitation to how many it could possibly potentially list. How will it choose which ones to put in the title? I would suggest
let me
Like, how big are your lots? And you might want to list them. I don't know.
And I just want to
Is Josh here? Where's Josh?
I want to add, when we have done a listing through the batch part of List Easier, not Flex, that had multiple items, so it was a lot. So what I do is my first image is of all of the items, but then each additional image is usually, I treat it as though I was doing a single listing. So I would then have, if I had 4 books, then I would take a picture of
6 pictures for each book.
I would take a picture of the copyright and the publisher,
The
and
cover, the
and
copyright, the publisher,
contents.
the back.
But no, I mean, what I do is I take, if the 4 books, I take one image of the covers,
4 books?
one image with all 4 books in their backs, and then one image with all 4 books in their spines. But then I'll take the image that shows the copyright of each one, the publisher page, and the content.
If you can follow that, you're welcome for information.
I'm sorry, that's confusing. But that's how it knows that they're.
But the bottom line is,
information for each
give
book.
it as many pictures as you can, so it knows it's a batch and knows what it's working with. I don't know if there is a limitation in general to how many could be in a batch. I don't know that if you put a batch of country western albums and you have 10 of them, will it currently or anytime be able to do a batch of 10 country western CDs? I just don't know that for a fact. With the books, because CDs are like books in that they're finite, they are what they are, and it has a title, it has an artist, it has finite words on it. I would assume that it operates similarly, but I would also assume that it might have a limitation in that you could list 3 or 4 CDs and it would actually account for each one of them. I just don't know what happens if you put in so many that it doesn't seem logical for it to account for each DVD. I'm sorry, for each CD. So that would be, I don't know, that might be a limitation. Certainly check out with Dave or with customer service at List Easier. I wish I could answer that for you more directly. But I believe the answer is that it has a limit. It's limited to the number it can be in the batch because it wants to explain the batch. It wants to explain each item in the batch. So therefore, it's a smaller batch. I just don't know if it could do dozens of CDs and discern that they're all country western or something, or classical. I just don't know. Is Beer here anymore? Could Beer answer that because he's deep into CDs.
ChatGPT will slap him if he joins the chat.
Slap him awake. He's taking a nap. We know what that means.
Sorry for
ChatGPT swaddles you in a blanket and reads you a bedtime story for an hour and a half in the middle of the afternoon. I know what that means. How dare you? Wait, hold on. There was a couple other words up here.
I've eaten enough of the C's to avoid all the
You can
landmines.
recognize it. I've been away from them too long, so it's like I always get the coconut one when I was a kid. I just didn't like that. But it's funny though. Last night we had a piece of leftover coconut cake from our tiki party this weekend, and I don't have any problem eating that. Did you notice that? You notice how anything put into a pie form, I don't have any problems with.
It was actually
Bricks.
I would never have
Put anything
ever
into a pie.
bought that
Lego pie.
that coconut cream pie. Never. But now that I've had it,
Now
I'm
you
so
know.
happy I had it that they had that, because I will now buy that at some point.
You live in such a tiny little
I do.
world.
Paul is saying the easiest way to lose 100 pounds is go to any supermarket here for a few essentials.
There's no food there? England
Dude.
doesn't have any food. This just in.
What's crazy is, we
This
live
just
Vermont.
in. England has no food.
We're used to snow. We're used to cold temperatures. We go into the grocery store yesterday, and the produce is wiped out. There's some.
It was actually wiped out.
There's some fruit.
Like legit wiped
Nobody
out.
wants fruit during this time of
Don't
year. I
you
guess.
don't you just go
All
get
the
some like
vegetables gone.
sheep stomach casing and then just like make a small slit on your arm and just like bleed and then you make blood sausage. Isn't that how you make that?
I I've never seen a grocery store like that. I did see Beard King Peeker on
Where is he peeking from?
On Instagram. Did a video short, and he's like, I just wanted a slice of bread. And his bread aisle is just cleaned out with like something weird on the bottom.
Look at Lag.
I know, only Lag. Lag.
So awesome.
That's why we love you, Lag.
Banud says, yeah, I see specialized education can be a real game changer. The culture really doesn't help. No, it does not.
Yeah.
It does not.
They tried their very best.
The compartmentalization of humanities that has been happening for quite a while, folks think is empowering when it's the opposite. Well, so compartmentalization, when used in conjunction with business, is one thing. Because sometimes it would be impossible to be a capitalist and be in business if you're worried about being an ass all the time, because businesses aren't always doing good for everybody. So you have to, in order to be a head of an AI company, for instance, you got to compartmentalize out the bad things that could potentially happen and just focus on the good things. I get that. But if you use techniques, business techniques in personal life, you definitely run the chance of being antisocial, because compartmentalizing in real life, it leads to non-empathetic behavior, I would say. And people don't generally like that. Eric Presley, hello, Pips. Hello to you. We don't have a song for you, so we're going to play Josh's. We're sharing today.
Oh, God. Isn't that crazy, Renee? She said, when AI is more helpful than the school psychologist, shaking my head. Aww.
That's what SMH means? I never can remember that.
Shake my head.
I'm always like, stick my heck. Like, I just don't know what it means. But now I know. Shake my head. I like that. It's like lower key than FML. So it's much better. Funny you should say that. When I worked at the public schools, they wanted me to go towards counselor and then school psych. I can connect to kids.
I'll be right back.
Kids are hard to connect to, especially ones that need counseling in school. You know, they're like me. I sure hope you get more distracted than you already are. Can you work on that, please? I heard a noise. Can you imagine? I smell a smell. That's one of the ones that happened. I thought I saw something. There's a lot of that going on around here. Did I show you guys this new camera? It's pretty cool. I got to figure out what I'm going to do with it. Mostly I just like looking at it, and that's neat. You can't see what's on here because it's me. Sweetie, did you track down the thing that doesn't exist yet?
No, I think someone was at our door.
Doing what? Are there footprints in the snow?
Yeah.
There are?
And it looked like they came up the driveway, but then stopped and then went to the door.
Why would they do such a thing? I will check our Nest camera and see who is there. And unless it's Girl Scouts bringing me my my order early, I don't care who it was. Is this the one? Excuse me. We have to check this because of security. We have to check the security. Read this. Can you read this while I'm checking security tapes?
Then I found out how much hands are tied and went, seriously? How can you do that? And I was told, enjoy the wins and forget the losses. That was that.
I did a new one now. You can read that.
Yep, everything I've learned that is...
Oh, look, there's a UPS truck. It just went by.
Oh, man, so they put it on the freaking front.
Those sons of guns.
What is it?
I don't know. I can't remember everything.
They literally went... we don't even use our front door. There's no pathway. It's like the driveway is cleared. You.
Not to mention that, but our front door literally is bolted shut, and I
have
It's not the entrance to
my
our house.
photo state.
Oh no, it's kids coming around to sweep our thing, you nerd.
Oh, so it wasn't USB?
Angry. It's tiny. You see the picture right here that explains what it was? It's tiny little children trying to get rich off of white gold. Thank you. Thank you, tiny children. Okay, enough. Stop looking at that. Go back to... We're on a show right now.
Oh, sorry.
Jeez.
Easily distracted.
Perfect.
So wait, UPS didn't come by.
Just a truck drove by.
Oh, you're the one that
Shiny truck. Shiny object. Oh, dear. Biff says... Biff, who would like to compete with you in oatmeal cookies. I make my oatmeal cookies with dried cranberries, dried blueberries, and diced dried apricots. Have GPT scale your recipe to 2 dozen. Yes. Yes. That's how you do it. Now you know 4 sticks of butter over a weekend is probably just too much butter for us to eat, maybe.
5 and Hall. I love it, but it's the morsels. They're not chocolate. If you look it up,
it's not actually chocolate.
They don't say white chocolate. They just say white morsels because they're not technically chocolate.
They say other words like white candies or white baking wafers or anything but chocolate.
But is there really a white chocolate? Because I've always thought they were considered white chocolate, and then I realized
it's
they're
white
not.
Confectionery
with vanilla, vanilla.
I like it more than, to be honest with you, I like it more than chocolate. I grew up on white chocolate, and when I was a child, a chubby little waif, I used to go over to I would go I had a lot of plans when I had my allowance, and I would go over to Pink Pastry. And I would get one of their cupcake, and they were expensive back then. I think they're like $1 or something. Right next door, the Village Candy Shop, I think it was called. This is in Menlo Park, California. And you could go, and it was like, and my mom didn't know what was going on. She's like, here the package. She's not paying attention. She's like, why is my son gaining 20 pounds in a week? Because I found out they had bulk white chocolate. And so I went into the store, and I bought like this, I don't know, softball piece of chocolate. It was all broken and irregular, and there was a lot of it, and it was for baking and stuff. And so I took it home, and while my mom probably thought I was doing young weird boy stuff in my room when I was young, I was in there stuffing my face full of white chocolate. Not being a perv, but
so funny.
Being a food perv.
Twisted Metal.
A Pokeapocalyptic
we used to play that game.
It's
all
a
the
PlayStation
time.
2 or something, right? Show with Anthony Mackie is worth a watch. Haven't watched season 2 yet.
Be nudes. Bye.
Isn't that interesting? A show based on a video game. That's always nice. Fallout, a great show based on a video game. Kind of neat. See you, be nudes. Excuse me, I'm burping. Bye-bye.
Oh, Ben. I'm
binge eating
looking
carbs.
at multiple comments. Biff was saying, have you noticed a spike in buyers with 0 feedback? I've gotten a few low numbers, but that's it. I wouldn't say it was a spike.
Yeah, we've been noticing them for sure.
So, and somebody was in Josh's...
And I don't understand how they're sending me offers too. So it's either there are a tremendous amount of new buyers popping onto the site, or they're guest buyers, which is about what you're about to say.
And Mike Life is Short is saying that he's noticing more 10 and under buyers.
Yes. And I'm thinking to myself, so here's the thought before you tell me your thought, because my thought is so important. I have to call the police. They have to account for offsite guest buying. How do they account for guest buying is my question. So if other than weird accounts with names and numbers that aren't looking too regular, they look a little odd. There usually be a name and with a whole bunch of numbers. And then that'll be a 0. Not maybe a whole bunch, maybe only 4 numbers, but it's like a name, like Beatrice 0007. Sometimes it seems to have more numbers. It's not really regular, but it's a 0 buyer. And I believe that eBay must have hundreds, thousands of guest buyer accounts that they utilize to make guest, because how do they interface a guest purchase through the site Does it leave feedback? And if it does, it needs to be an account. And if it's a legit account, it's just like a holder space account, might only have very low feedback.
So
that's what I was thinking. Anyway,
what,
go ahead. You may finish now. Can you finish?
Yeah. What I was thinking is we're all saying how we are seeing these off-site spikes. What is it? Views, off-site views.
Off-sites. Yeah.
And somebody in Josh's chat before our show was saying that their off-site views has increased 1,100%.
So have ours, though. So and it's always those 3 days, and then they drop off.
And Josh was like, no, something seems weird there. 1,100, that seems a little extreme. But I'm wondering, though, this is like just a random thought in my head, is remember how...
as opposed to
the
other ones?
How eBay listings used to show up more frequently in Google searches when a person would just randomly go to Google. And then eBay changed it so that you had to pay for your stuff to be shown like in a Google search, right?
No. They did at one point offsite, and then they stopped buying.
Okay,
they stopped doing regular promotions, just generic promotions for everybody onto Google. And then they started charging you for offsite promotions. And then now it doesn't seem like you ever need to do that.
What if they are now just helping again with searches showing up on eBay, or I'm sorry, on Google because of this new promoted attribution?
They could be.
And then if guests or people that are not eBay users like with an account, if they are clicking on an item through Google, and even if they don't have an account, is that still considered a click
What
on
is
the
this
item,
right here?
Right?
What's that right there? Today's external views are up 665%.
So take a screenshot of that, because you remember, like Biff was saying, and other people have said, it takes like 3 days or something for them to be recalibrated.
For years this has been the case. This is nothing new here. So these three will always, the fourth day will always drop down to whatever it really was.
So
these are all bots.
Right, because this is saying 665%
It's
increase.
still up. External views are up 31% on this day, 55 on this day, 130 on this day, and this is after they've been arranged. So external views are up significantly, 105 on this day. I mean, holy cow! But for the past 3 days, we're reading 290, 490, and 665, which are all bogus.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
So the bots will drop off on the fourth day.
Gotcha.
On the fourth day, they rested.
On the fourth day, I'll take a break. I mean, let's be serious here. All right, thank you very much. Bye.
And you can see that our organic sales are, no, these are listing views. Or organic listing views
205
are way more than half of our views on all days, I would say. The dark blue. The dark blue is higher than the light blue on most of the days. Than the medium blue. You can't really make it take off those things. Anyway, so the bottom line is that the last 3 days are going to have off the
Can you look at the
offsite
quantities sold and then see which ones are?
So if you're looking at sold, promoted listing dominates, but the promoted views, it's organic dominates. Views, organic dominates. Sales, promoted dominates.
That's interesting. So so that is interesting.
Or maybe the numbers are fake. I mean, come on.
When did they almost think that they would be similar? Like.
That's the beauty about eBay. We don't know nothing. You can't really count on anything. So the numbers have always been sort of, to me, disingenuous because you just have to sell stuff you know people will buy. If there's any stuff that people won't buy, then that's...
Right, because most of the items sold through promoted listing, but when you look at listing views...
Yeah, it's more organic than it is promoted.
So then the
And maybe they're buying all of our stuff. eBay's probably buying all of our stuff. Because that sounds smart.
They're opening their own store.
But 665, and I'm telling you, that doesn't even look right. It's 84% of our external traffic today has been
390.
It's crazy.
Huh.
It's just crazy. And we haven't listed anything in like several days. So it's not from fresh listing. It's just a crazy stuff and things. We did say hi to Eric. Right?
Yeah, we did. Yeah. Hi again, Eric.
Aloha.
Biff was saying AI loves the media for titles, authors, artists, and special reviews and summaries. These are the easiest things to quantify.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's good, and people like them. And right now, AIO is looking for that, and it's good. Stuff's going to change. All this stuff's going to become less effective as time goes on. So get on the horse.
Oh, Eric was saying regarding the lots, this is where it would be useful to have a context box for a short note like book, lot of 4, or CD, lot of 5.
I get that. Totally get that. And I agree with you, because sometimes, like when you're on ChatGPT or something and you're like, make a picture or say this thing or analyze this, and just add a little context to it just so it has something to bite onto. I think that the policy of List Easier, again, is make exceptional listings for everything, not perfect listings for some things. And so that's why.
Well, eBay has, so I would guess that List Easier has this option too, because eBay in their listings, they have that box that you can check that says it's
Rebel scum.
That says it's a lot, and then you can say how many items are in the lot. And I was always frustrated with eBay when we were doing a lot of something, and like of DVDs or whatever, and I would check the lot and I would say there's like five items in it, but when it would ask for a title, it would only allow you to type in 1, and I'm like, how is it not making the connection? I'm saying this is a lot. I'm saying there's 5 of them. Why is it not allowing me to enter in 5 titles? But anyhow, that would be cool if,
get some robot back rubs
just
around
checking
here.
the lot box and entering how many items are in it would help.
I just think complicating.
system
I
to
think
know
that
it.
coming from in the progress with the software product, coming from the bottom up, rather than adding things, too much stuff, overloading it, slowly adding features in as they have been, to make sure the previous features that they're adding are all the kinks are ironed out before they go to the next thing. And I do think that just adding that context box, where I even suggested you might in a template be able to put 5 words. So you do a CD template and you might want to put I don't know, if you're doing a CD template, what would you want to put in a box? Not hype, like it's got a hype sticker on it or something, because that's not going to be, unless you're doing a template for just hype stickers, then you could put the word hype in there if it wasn't already putting that word hype. So it might be interesting, but then you could see how they'd really have to be very filed down templates in order to use those, keywords. But if you have 5,000 if you have 500 or 100 like items, and all those items have a special postcards, scalloped edge. That's my example. That if you like that word, and I think there's also a problem, which Josh has been pointing out a lot lately, is that some words are downgraded. So some words that are on List Easier is using in titles and stuff are actually downgraded. Not the ones they're using, but what we use. Suggesting maybe, I don't know, the word new, for instance. That might be a downgraded word, which doesn't carry the force that it used to or you want it to. So, for instance, in our CDs or in our DVDs, we've been putting sealed, not new. But we're adding that in ourselves because...
Right. We're told that for SEO, having new in a title, new is used too much.
Not for SEO, for eBay. eBay's downgrading the words, not the world.
Fine, but...
Fine.
But when a person finds your item and they see the word new in the title, I like to see that in the title. I like to see new.
Here's the thing is that you can it doesn't matter what you like, it matters what sells it. So while you're worried about new, somebody comes and buys it, I'm fine with that too.
Yeah, but I'm not going to buy the one that doesn't say
I don't need
new.
you. I'm doing somebody faster that has money in their
title.
pocket.
And Lag agrees with me. Lag likes to see new sealed.
Well, he's not getting it.
Kenneth was saying that. This is crazy. Just try it. What was that?
I looked up here and it was either the Enforcer or Keto. I'm not sure.
Oh.
I think it was one of those two things.
Sorry, Kenneth.
I literally tell my wife this all the time. You have to get mean to make money. Ryan saying that, and he's talking about compartmentalization. And you don't have to be mean, but what you have to do is on a day-to-day basis you get together in a boardroom or you get together wherever you are and you make a plan for a business. And through making that plan and executing that plan, there's going to be some bumpy rides. There's going to be some complaints. There's going to be whatever. You know that going forward. So what you got to do is you got to execute that plan, get all the way to the end of that plan and make sure that it is executed before you start listening to crybabies and other things. Right? So that's the point. Compartmentalization is drowning out. It's kind of being mean. I know what you're saying by that. It's drowning out all the complaint and distractions until you get to the end goal. And then you can take off your blinders and look around and see how it worked. That's compartmentalization. Maybe because I'm an idiot and I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe I'm completely off base, but I'm thinking that's within 70% accurate of what compartmentalization is. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I think if you weren't doing reselling and
I do that all the time.
It was something I wanted to do.
Yes, what?
I wouldn't be able to go out and make connections. I would only
That's not
strictly
compartmentalization.
No, I'm just talking about when he said you have to be mean to make money. I'm just saying like for me it has nothing to do about being nice or mean or whatever. It's all about I'm not really a good whatever, social anxiety, whatever it is. I wouldn't be able to go and make deals
ruled
with
by
people.
Pathos.
I would
not logos.
I would just stick to garage sales, estate sales.
No, you're very
pathos
oriented. I mean, that's okay.
And thrift stores.
But
I wouldn't be able to be like you
and
be like, hey,
I
do this.
I don't think
give
you
me
could
your
make
stuff,
a living
blah,
reselling.
blah, blah, blah. I don't think
on your own.
I don't think I could either.
No, for sure not.
No,
it's all me.
Because I'm not a negotiator. I'm not. I know your sound effects always drown me out. I'm not a negotiator, so that's why I would not.
Yeah.
Be able, because we all know, like, trying to have a business strictly based on
But
thrift
here's the
stores
thing:
doesn't
is that you
necessarily
can
work.
negotiate. I have met people that do not haggle, and I think those are broken, weird people that I don't understand. They're weird freaks. They might be aliens. They might be UAPs. But how can you go not okay? I'm sorry if anybody out there doesn't haggle, but I don't understand a non-haggling, like, personality-wise. I know people that don't haggle. They won't haggle.
I can do that at
You
a
can
yard
haggle,
sale,
of course.
but I'm saying I'm not going up to a business and saying, "Hey,
Give me your stuff.
I'll take this stuff off your hands. I'm a reseller. Let me make a deal with you." That's not me. But Renee is so hilarious. She's like, "Lag just showed up for the interview. How many?" And Paul was like,
Where?
"How many toes do the footprints have?"
Lag, that was you.
Lag.
We found out who it was.
I was going to picture it. I forget it.
Yes, I wake my husband up regularly.
Did you smell that? Yeah.
She does too, but with her, it's all
I totally do,
noises, and I'm
Renee.
like, what do you want out of it?
It's either-
So you discovered that there's nothing in somewhere. Well, now what? It's like she doesn't want to work.
Sometimes
can't
I
get her
will
to
be
work.
like, "Do you smell something like birding?"
Yes. It's so what? If you don't see smoke, it doesn't concern. You're all warm down there. That's nice.
I thought you were going to say your front door was barricaded with a Galaga game. It is. It's
Sort of.
barricaded with my photo counter.
Oh, you can't get through it.
No, you can't, because it's the little entryway. So there's 2 windows on each side of it. So I get good natural light,
Cross vent.
and that's why I use it. But again, though, like a day like this is perfect for photographing in there.
Listen, do you smell something? Biff said, I thought you were going to say your front door. Oh, sorry.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I liked that. John was saying Hershey's used to make my favorite candy bar years ago, white chocolate with chopped almonds.
Yeah.
They even had king size bars at one point, but stopped making them altogether. I used to get those too. I really like white chocolate.
Me too.
Oh wait, okay.
With the
So
almonds
white
in it, I
chocolate is
remember
just
that.
cocoa butter with no cocoa powder, plus sugar and milk, of
Oh,
course.
so it's still cocoa powder.
But
it's still cocoa
the white
butter.
morsels though are not chocolate at all. I don't believe
They're fake. They're fake. They're vanilla and nut seed oils.
Confections and it's
sugar
just
and seed oil.
Yeah, it's nothing good about it.
But if you went and got actual baker's white chocolate, not in the grocery store, because even Ghirardelli's are white baking chips. They're not. There's no chocolate in them at all. It's just sweetened vanilla flavor, congealed, whatever.
It's just candy.
But remember that movie we saw about cocoa, all the cocoa crap, from the Haiti to here with the beans and the whole thing and everything, and
I don't
how they would take the
remember it
smear
all.
out of the inside and then they make the cocoa butter, but you don't actually put the cocoa powder in it, which makes it dark. That's very interesting. Biff would know.
Looks like Mike was saying he likes selling the Twisted Metal. We used to play that way back when. Yeah.
I think it might have even been PlayStation 1, because we were playing it at our friend's house on the cliffs, and then it was we played the kick punch. It's all in the mind.
Kick,
Papa.
kick, punch, kick. Yeah.
It's called Papa Rap. No, it's called Papa something. Papa Rappers something.
Renee was saying season 2 of Fallout got way better.
It's a good show. John, Flippin' Ain't John turned us onto that.
Oh, Biff was saying to John, Beard will find you some, but they'll be $100 each on Amazon. And then John's like, yeah, I am 15 years beyond the expiration date.
Delicious. Aging sometimes makes things more
Secret
delicious.
chocolate is the best chocolate. Oh man. Hey, I'm just thinking of that time you did a video showing pictures of when you had a birthday party and you were just like stuffing your face with the cake and you had the smear.
Yeah. No, I like cake.
It was so funny. Your commentary though was hilarious.
I like cake.
Here's a question. Does eBay remember a guest account via their email? And that's why I got a sale from a 3 with an account started in 2014.
Yeah. Yeah, so and they've had guest checkout since then. So my feeling is that guest checkouts are accounted for similarly to a registered user, in that they are given names. That there's 10,000 guest checkout names that are just cycled. That's what I'm guessing. I mean, I don't know how else would they do it. How else, would you be able to account for it in your back end and feedback and all the things that, in regular flow of handling a sale, through the back end, whatever.
Paul, don't say Spike spam. I don't even remember why I was saying Spike.
Don't say it. Don't say it. He said don't say it. No, the news will look very different after 20. The views will look after 20.04 hours. Sometimes we'll even look different after a week, but right now that whole section is messed up. Carla Kopak, aloha.
I'm sure you're probably out of here if you can't stay long. We're behind.
I would say, I don't know. I'm going for, it's definitely over a foot at this point. I think we woke up to about 10 inches.
I'd say probably about 18 right now.
Yeah, I would say that too. But we're just built for it here, so it's like nothing. We're built for it.
Thankfully, it's fluffy though.
So if we had to go to the store right now, we would just drive out our driveway and go to the store.
Well, the roads are
because you already
though,
snowblowed
because we did see on our local
oh yeah, they slid off.
Somebody just slid right off the road.
But the people are annoying. They don't. They're like, I got 4-wheel drives and snow tires, so I can. We all have snow tires here too. So we have 2 pairs of tires in Vermont. Pretty much always going to have your winter and
all seasons.
And all seasons, yeah. And then winter tires.
Mike was saying eBay took about 500 views off from my board from this weekend. Okay.
Yes, that totally.
And Renee was saying
story.
it looks like she notices that when it settles, it's about a third lower than what the immediate same day shows. Whatever.
Forever First 8754. Sweet numbers you get there. Aloha, just wondering how sellers like you are killing it with LE and others using LE are complaining about poor sales.
I think what it is we're killing it with listing stuff.
We're killing it with listing stuff. Our stuff is solid and sales and our, for sure, the stuff that we're selling is of interest to people, and it has been sidelined for a decade.
And it's so niche down. So it's books and DVDs, but then
on film
within that,
studies,
it's even niched. It's just film, books, and PBS DVDs. So it's very niche down. Now,
so
we do notice, though, that
we're killing it also. Go ahead. Yeah, finish.
I was just going to say that we do notice, just like normal, when we list more, we are selling more.
Because you're going to sell the cream of the crap right off when you list a whole bunch of stuff. But I know something happened, which, I wish I was a more organized person with a more business-oriented mind, because I could make adjustments and make a little more money, because at the beginning of December, I jacked up all the prices. I lowered the amount of the sale. So I jacked up all the prices 15% across the board, 15%, because I'm like, it's Christmas. Desperation. Compartmentalize. Rob them while they got their wallets out. And then I put stuff on sale for, instead of 25% off, which I normally have, for 20% off. And sales didn't stop. They continued and continued till a little bit after Christmas. Then I started knowing, I showed you the giant butt that happened. And there's not really an explanation, but I didn't do anything. We weren't listing heavily. And then up until this weekend, there was a tinier butt. And I'm just like, and some people are noticing that as up, downs. I'll tell you what, go back in there, take off your sale, take those prices back down 15%. And after having maybe $100 day on Saturday, I did all this stuff. Sunday, $500 day. All my prices were Christmas prices. I forgot. So eBay, since I figured out how to use it in the past year, because it changed 2 years ago, whatever. But since I've kind of figured out how to use it, almost always, I will say, it's not what we're selling, it's the price of what we're selling that makes the most difference in increasing sales or decreasing them, for that matter. Sales change faster than I've ever known. And when in the media department, with DVDs, new DVDs, those are so abundant that people can come in from outer space and just have a whole bunch of PBS DVDs, and all of a sudden we don't sell any. But if we relist them, we had to relist them with the List Easier, and we made sure the prices were right, and we've been just the DVDs have been flying out the door after they stopped.
But let me add.
You may add it. Hurry.
So Forever First. Again, there's not just one thing that's going to fix poor sales. And as
lower
I said,
your price could be one thing.
Right. We noticed that, again, still, as always, when you list more, there's more available for people to buy. We're selling more. You get the first, the new listing
the hot
visibility.
Stuff, people can see it.
So when he just said we relisted our DVDs with List Easier, they all were up before we had access to List Easier. So we, over the past whatever weeks, took them down and relisted them using List Easier. Now, this is another reason why List Easier has helped us, because we always just used a generic description. It would just be a new PBS DVD. We never said what it was about. We didn't really check the item specifics with our books. We never checked all the item specifics, never had any descriptions other than this is from the estate of a film professor. Now with List Easier, we are having way more specifics populated, wonderful descriptive descriptions, and that is helping our sales. Because
But
we,
I also
we
did
never
all the
used to do that.
I did all the prices at the same time we listed them with List Easier. So which one is it? It could be List Easier. It could be my super price.
So that's the other thing too is that, you know, some people may have always filled out all the item specifics.
Look at how tiny this little thing
and
is.
added really descriptive descriptions. We never have. So that's another reason why our sales have increased using List Easier, because it is filling in our weaknesses. We've always struggled with getting a good routine with listing all the time. So that's another reason why
the robot makes us better.
We're killing it.
All praise the machine.
We're listing more than we ever have. So that's why we're killing it too.
That's a huge part of it. I don't know if Biff is talking about us, but I'm just going to take credit for that. We bought well on the books.
Yeah.
Our inventory is super good. And I would say that's probably the case for most people who are doing well with List Easier right now.
Yeah.
It's your price is, I mean, I think that having a fully optimized listing is super important, like I didn't used to think it was. But number one thing in the world of competitive sales is price. So I'm not saying lower it way low, but go look at your price and make sure that your item is both the quality and the price. It's described in the price represents the quality of your item. So if it's new, just make sure that you're not the most expensive new one, not the least expensive new one, somewhere in the middle. And then I think that we definitely get a boost because we somehow blasted off after we relisted everything in just a week. We were showing as number 28 or 38 or whatever, top DVD salespeople. And that's just not accurate. And there's got to be a lot of other people selling them, but we just came in hot and heavy and listed, I don't even know, 668 titles in one day or 2 days. And we were able to claim a spot for a second.
And I just want to add to the comment down where Biff said that the inventory we have lends itself to AI very well, because AI is not going to get wrong what it's
media
reading.
And that's why we're testing.
It's
that's
all
why
written for
all
the
the beta testers from List Easier are all listing media now. Why is that? Why do you think that is? We had it a little earlier than people, and then we've been utilizing it for all time. Why do we all have media stores from the beta testers? Why is media the one we chose? Because it's killer. It's killer on media. Thank you. Everything else, I mean, we haven't even tested it on much else because media is so killer, and we just happen to have 20,000 pieces of it. So,
yeah, and we haven't even gone into our records and
the record. Josh is calling it the document. Pretty soon, we're gonna call our show the record because it's just gonna be all records.
John was saying using the word new in the title is redundant and most likely not what the buyer is using in search. You only have 60 characters in your title for when you're using desktop and 60 on mobile or for visibility. So use your title words wisely.
Yeah.
I'm just saying as a buyer, I'm not necessarily searching the word new. You can filter on new.
Yes, you can filter it already.
However, new for me is a confirmation that somebody just was a
Here's why they download it.
New,
Here's why they download that number is because
and
there are so many douches. There's too much new stuff with new in the title. They have to downgrade it. It'll be inaccurate if they don't make the word new less effective. Well, so that's why they don't have it in there. Not because people might use it, because they're already going to pull from it. If you type in a new CD, it already knows that it's new through the item specifics.
Well,
it already knows it. It doesn't need to be in the title.
Thank you. I do realize that.
You do not. Hiya! Hiya! I'm arresting you.
I'm saying for me as a shopper, if I'm looking for something new is what I want to see in the title.
Pull over.
That's just me, my personal preference.
Pull over.
One tiny person in the world likes to see new in the title.
A lot of people like to see new, but no.
And I get it for search results, right? As a seller,
do you want to be smart?
It's not great.
Do you want to be a smart seller?
For me,
don't put new in your title.
We're not.
Does he want it?
Sealed.
Can you look at him for a second?
Look at Friendo. Hey, Sam.
Friendo, who's that?
Look at it's him. Him,
He has the cow killer thing with him. The bolt.
A belated thanks to you and the crew for the cards and stickers. Definitely smile worthy.
Nice. Happy New Year. Biff says, I can tell you that I have done a very deep ongoing dive on prompts and SEO, AIO, and eBay and Google. If anything new might be neutral, not a problem. So
it doesn't help you. It doesn't hurt you.
Right.
That's sort of what.
And maybe that, and maybe that's so downgraded would say that it's like bad, but what they've done is neutered it. Might be a more effective description. Thank you. Good job, Biff. I think that would make much more sense.
And Biff was saying
they've unweighted it. It's an unweighted word now.
And John's saying so, but since there is no weight to it, don't waste your characters, which makes absolute sense.
Absolutely.
As a seller, for sure. And Biff was saying, I don't sell. I got out of the postcards, but I still have. I'm still in the top 100 seller niche.
In that niche, and I have some real dissent with people's postcards, examples, and titles.
Oh,
yeah, and I think that also.
Bye, Paul. Aloha.
I think aloha, Paul. Have a great day. I do think that probably postcards is one of the niches that automatic listing is over. It's filling it up is what I'm trying to say here. So in order to set yourself apart in the postcard thing, I think probably you're going to have to use List Easier because it's an old-timey niche. So a lot of people probably didn't list it right to begin with. Am I misunderstanding that? Or Biff,
so
are
funny.
people type A when they do postcards?
I literally just read his last comment, and I was going to say this, Biff, before I even saw your comment. I was going to say it, and then I just decided not to. Vintage, yes. Vintage, for sure. Because
I disagree on that.
I want to see vintage in the title.
I disagree with that. I think that
for one thing, not everything has the category
Let me tell you
vintage.
Exactly everything perfectly, and without you can't even argue.
Vintage isn't always an option.
So it's categorical. Yeah, it's categorical. So I believe some categories unweight new, and some don't. So if you're going new CD, I think it's unweighted. I don't use new. I think that vintage is, we've discussed this not too long ago, where vintage is super important if you're talking about Nikes. Some people will say it's the opposite of this, but I can't imagine. I want vintage Nikes or do I want modern day Nikes? But I wouldn't say new Nikes because I'm sure new has been unweighted in the shoe area because everyone is going to be searching for new Nikes and they're going to get 1 million results from new Nikes. So just assume they're new or they're used or whatever. And then you can differentiate between saying vintage, used, new. That's what I would think. So if you want 20-year-old, even though people are going to overuse the term vintage, I think it's imperative when it comes to clothing to use it. I don't think it's imperative to use vintage postcard because do they even make postcards anymore?
So
right?
how's that sound? Five and Hall. So I come from this overthinking brain, which is really annoying, and I appreciate.
I wish you came from an accurate.
You said I
brain.
queried my store for new, and it gave me condition brand new without new in the title.
Wait, where is this?
At the very bottom. I'll go back up after.
Five and Hall.
Excuse me, and I totally get that, and I understand it should work that way, but for me. Seeing it in the title as a buyer gives me more confidence that the seller didn't make a mistake and just had a template and the new box was checked. If it's literally typed in the title, I feel like they made an extra effort in letting me know that it's new. Renee says, if you're going to apply it on your skin, my buyers want to see the word new several times.
And that's possible in that niche.
And Mike was saying
categorical.
Mike was saying how I mentioned authentic in the title description and have photos showing it's authentic. His buyers want to see that.
And also, I don't buy based on titles. I get somewhere and I look at something, then I look at the pictures and I look at them 100 times, then I purchase the item. Then I go look at the stuff again and go, oh my gosh, I shouldn't have bought that. It's got this little thing on it. I got to go cancel the order. That's what I do. And they go, ordered it by mistake. Whoops. I don't actually do the last part, but I don't trust anybody's words on anything.
I know.
So I don't care if they say new or not.
That's why pictures are so important. And Mike was saying, I remember buying 3 chocolate bars for $1 for my lunch in high school often. 2 hours baseball practice, I could eat anything.
I was not a fat child, but I was just raised so, my mom was so good and raised me so like a health food store that as soon as I had any control over myself, I went to like Payless or a Safeway and I got a thing. I mean, I remember it, so it didn't happen that many times, but I made myself sick eating a thing of frosting. It's like, I want the frosting in the can like all the kids have. And my mom, you know, my mom's not going to give me frosting, but I ate it.
And Biff is saying if you have a year in your title that AI says that it will just already rank as vintage just based on the year, and putting vintage is a waste of time.
Oh.
But people don't often have a specific
that,
year in their mind when they're searching for like a vintage Hawaiian shirt.
It might need to be 1966. It might need to be, but
I think I would never type in specifically 1966. I would maybe say 1960.
We're not dialed into enough. Yes, decade, era. Aromatic. We actually almost had a website. You know, whatever. But I think
they know an era. They don't know. Often people know the era, not the specific year.
Yes. So that's why vintage is good.
That's why I like vintage. But we all do it our way.
Okay.
Whatever works for.
No, you have to do it our way. And you've got to call yourself a hobbyist.
I hope we have a pickup today.
Meh, who cares? I really don't care. I can't. What are you going to? You're looking for things to sweat all the time.
I seriously
I'm sitting here just sweating. I don't have to do anything. I'm just literally
I was also
sweating.
thinking about that today too. Like how nothing makes you sweat when it comes to eBay. For me, I would be like, oh my God.
The smallest thing makes you have a meltdown. I don't get it.
Yeah, I'm not.
It doesn't make it. It doesn't make it fun. What makes it fun is I barely work at all. That's I can tell myself that I barely work at all. That's what makes it fun to me. And also getting little toys like this, and then there we are. And we're gonna make.
I can't. It's so tiny.
I just hope this was worth buying. I mean, it's expensive.
I mean, look how tiny that is.
I know.
So tiny.
It's a little tiny thing. Yay for us. I got to go play with this toy.
Yeah.
So thank you guys. I think that we actually had a spirited conversation a little bit. I don't know anything that we say is accurate, but I think that
Can you close the bubble?
I think that what we try to do is just explain from our experience what seems practical and reasonable. We have been selling stuff for 26 years. I have.
Look at his ear, how it's bent. Look at how cute that
is. Look at how precious this whole thing. Are you all gross on a macadamia nut now?
Try to work less. That's our message.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Don't work so much. I'm saying someone searches vintage something, it will call up 1966 something for them. You don't need to match vintage. Okay. I wonder if that's the from the AIO, or if you do that in.
Gotcha.
If you do that, yeah, I think eBay works that way, sort of. Does it?
If you type in vintage, will it?
No, if I put in 1966, no.
If you type in
vintage,
and if vintage is in the title, does eBay recognize that 1966 is vintage?
I believe so, because I think it's easy to say 20 years ago. But when I put in vintage Hawaiian shirt, the first things that it picks up are not vintage. Well, that's sponsored. Sorry, let me go through the. Yeah, the first thing that comes up is.
Not to mention that is not. Oh, that's right.
A vintage Tory Richards.
Vintage.
These are all just say vintage.
So it brings up the first.
Sometimes vintage is just annoying that people put it the way that use it the way they do. That's also could be true. None of these are vintage, and they're all. In fact, they say brand new.
Mass produced.
So what that would signal to me is that vintage is lowered weight too.
Yep, because people are
Don't say
overusing it.
yep like you know it. I'm saying allegedly.
I'm looking at the results, and if somebody is brand new, mass-produced merchandise, and it says vintage, how is that allowed?
I typed in vintage Hawaiian shirt, and out of the top 50, there are 2.
It's probably
everything else
cross
is brand
list on
new.
Etsy, and Etsy only allows vintage and handmade. So
brand new, vintage Disneyland map, Disney Hawaiian shirt, brand new,
and buy it
vintage brand new
various
shirt.
prices, and oh man,
and it's by a print on demand company. So yeah, that's why I think we stumbled across nothing here.
That's
but
why you don't use vintage.
Importantly, these kind of words that are omnipresent get downweighted. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And List Easier knows that.
Yeah.
Okay. We solved all the problems?
Thank you for spending your time with us. We always appreciate it. You mean so much to us.
Yo quiero Taco Bell. Am I right? Yo quiero Taco Bell. Come on. He totally needs Taco Bell. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We love you so much. And have a great week. We'll see you on Wednesday.
Aloha, everybody.
FAE tonight.
Yes.
Watch the PPP if you haven't watched that. It is our 100th show.
Etsy loves fake sellers.
This weekend. And we can't.
He's licking your fingers.
Yes, because he's loving me.
Your boys.
Okay, bye.
I work for myself.
Nice seeing you, friendo.
So I sit here and take pictures of a
Weird ceramic frog. I move fast in this world of reselling. I love you.
Callie Deb's aloha.
You're the best guy ever made. Because it's less fast.
You're not getting the nutrients you need.
He's a palm licker.
You want salt.
He usually just does the tips, and now he's doing the whole palm and everything. Love you guys. Bye.
Aloha.